Today's Coach on the Couch is sponsored by Fleet Farm. Sign up and save today with Fleet Rewards. It's a new winter and a new season on the girls' basketball court as the Waupaca Comets are set to take their first game of the season, and it's time for our yearly Coach on the Couch interviews to get a quick look at what the Comets are going to be doing. I'm Mike Wellen here with Coach Payton Mix. And Coach, you said when we were contacted getting this set up, a young team, rebuilding a little bit, and it's what are you going to look for from the Comets in 2022?
Yeah, I'm very excited for the season to take away here. I have a lot of young kids, freshmen and sophomores, and I have 3 seniors, so I expect those 3 seniors to lead and then to bring up the energy and commitment and level of play of my underclassmen as well.
And I guess talk about the leadership from those seniors. They've been in this program. It's been a tough few years as far as the win-loss column, but they've stuck with it. They've stuck with this program and stuck with you. What does it mean for you to see these seniors in their 4th year in this program leading by example?
Yeah, it's really cool because this is my 4th year coaching here, and so they're my first group to come all the way through. So it's great that they had that commitment to me, the program, to stick with us and play for the Comets. They are great leaders, all 3 of them. They really help those underclassmen know what's going on, keep them involved. They're going to do good things this year.
And yes, talk about your history a little bit. You said your 4th year here. What got you into coaching? What got you to Waupaca?
Actually, so I played in Kimberly, grew up there. Then we moved to New London, so not far away. But I got a call actually when I was at UW Stevens Point playing both basketball and softball, asking if we'd help out with the softball program here, both my dad and I. And the girls were like, hey, guess what? The basketball position is open, and they knew I played. So I applied for it, and I got it, and been here ever since.
And so at this point, a young coach, how do you relate to some of these players when you're a little bit closer to their age?
Yeah, that's the line we have to draw, because some of them, they look at me as a friend sometimes a little bit too much, but they definitely respect me and know that I'm here in best interest for them and that I know what I'm doing and will stand up for them. So they really believe in what I'm doing and what I'm teaching them.
I guess kind of building off that, how do you handle the practices now with the season now starting? How do you handle balancing that fine line between the JV, the varsity, these younger players, and the veterans to try and make sure you guys are all on the same page, knowing you have 20-plus games to go?
Yeah, it's a long season, that's for sure. But I try to mix up our practices and don't ever make them all the same repetitive every time, because 4 months basically of that is a long time. But I make groups where the underclassmen are with the older classmen and we're all mixed together, so they all get to work together, learn how to work with each other on the court, so on.
And I guess even building further off that, how are you gonna try and run this team? You have a lot of height on your front line. How are you gonna try and be more of an inside team or a perimeter team? Like, how are you gonna try and balance things?
Yeah, well, from the past seasons, we've been way more of an inside team. I've said get to the hoop, drive, look into the post, because our shooting percentages haven't been that great from the outside. I'm hoping to improve that this year, but I think we have a big inside presence in the post, and I expect us to use that. And
on the inside presence, you have a couple young freshmen as well who are on the varsity roster. One of them is only varsity. How is it for you to see, what would you see from these freshmen that you're giving them a chance right away on the Comet varsity program?
Yeah, I mean, they showed up ready to work and ready to go, and they proved that they deserve a varsity spot. Good ball handling skills, good work ethic, and that's what I ask for. I can work with the kids who work hard.
And now looking at the Northeastern Conference for you guys, one of 10 teams, a very tough conference, one of the toughest in the state year in, year out. What are you going to try and change things to make you guys a little bit more competitive in the Northeast?
Yeah, I think working a lot on our ball handling skills, turnovers have been a tough area for us. But I think a lot of those young kids have good ball handling skills and help us in that point guard position, and then allowing our previous point guards now to float more to the wing where they'll be more effective there.
And another thing to keep in mind is it's now in a little over a week, you guys are going down to Milwaukee. A big showcase game down in Fiserv. We'll be there to broadcast it. What is that experience going to mean for you, the program, and for these kids to play on such a huge floor and such a huge environment?
Yeah, they have shared with me how excited they are about it, both because they love the Bucks and because it's a big stage for them to play on. So they're giving it their all in these practices to prepare them for that game, already asking about watching film on Waupaca and such like that to get them as ready as they can be for that game.
And I guess last thing I'll ask you is, say something. What do you want to say to the fans who are going to be watching the game, whether they're going to be here or at home, that they're going to be able to see the Comets going forward now, these next 20-some games and hopefully a playoff run?
Yeah. Well, thank you guys for always supporting us and watching us. We appreciate it, and the players do as well. And go Comets!
Absolutely. So that's Coach Payton Nix of the Waupaca Comets. The girls basketball program season starting now as they start their first game. As we're recording this right before their game against Iola Scandinavia. Coach, thank you so much for the time. Best of luck, and we're going to see you every time we're here.
Thank you.
Want to save even more at Fleet Farm? Well, now you can with Fleet Rewards. It's free to sign up and there's no credit card required. Using Fleet Rewards is easy. Earn points every time you shop. Plus, get exclusive member offers, birthday and anniversary perks, free tire rotations, and more. Download the Fleet Farm app or create an account at fleetfarm.com/rewards to start earning points today. Fleet Farm, proudly serving the Midwest since 1955.